Do you wonder why 99% of people fail while only some succeed? Are they lucky, or is there a secret behind their success? It's neither luck nor any secret. Rather, it's simple. They form habits that ultimately lead to success. And the good news is it's easier than you think. So here are 3 simple habits to get ahead of 99% of people, and it's actually easy. Number 1, reading. Research has shown that 90% of billionaires love to read. Most of them read for at least 30 minutes. Now, you might be wondering why reading is important and why every successful person recommends it. The problem is, everybody recommends reading books, but they don't explain why. Why is reading important? What are the benefits of reading? Because if your why is not clear, then why should you read? Here are the reasons why reading is important and why every successful person loves to read. Reading can even relax your body by lowering your heart rate and easing tension in your muscles. A 2009 study at the University of Sussex found that reading can reduce stress by up to 68%. It works better and faster than other relaxation methods, such as listening to music. The reason why it reduces stress is because it allows our brains to refocus. Reading is a mind-relaxing activity. It provides information and also gives you the space to be yourself and process your thoughts. Mindful reading not only engages your brain to read and understand a few words, but also stimulates the mind to contemplate various things. So instead of understanding reading as the process of extracting information from written text, it should be understood that reading is more of an interactive process between the reader and the words.
Well, I think you learn a lot depending upon whose life you're reading about. There are lots of lessons in there. I read Isaacson's biography of Jobs, which I thought was quite interesting, and I actually really liked his biography of Benjamin Franklin, who I would say is certainly one of my heroes. He seemed like a really great guy. Since I'm traveling so much, that I often find I'm reading the books on my iPhone, which may sound like, wow, this is really tiny, but honestly, the book I'm reading, which I was sort of thinking, should I say this or not? But it's a book on Howard Hughes. Maybe a cautionary tale. Try to learn as much as possible that allows you to predict the future or make the future. So they're saying is the best way to predict the future is to make it. And then assess whether what you're learning is enabling you to predict the future with less error. Are you less wrong? We're always wrong to some degree. But can you reduce the error on your future predictions? I think that's the way to look at education. As of course, but it's both create the future, and predict the future. So that includes art and all those other things. But close the loop on being less wrong about future. I would say that's the right way to think about education. I mean, the way education works right now, it's extremely low bandwidth, it's extremely slow. Lectures are the worst.
Number 2, wake up 3 hours before your work starts. According to research, 44% of rich people wake up 3 hours before their work starts to exercise, read, play certain sports, or do meditation. Why? It's because the world is sleeping, so there's no noise or distractions. You can meditate, read high-quality books, complete your projects, and plan your future vision. Author Thomas C. Corley, writer of Change Your Habits, Change Your Life, says getting up at 5 in the morning to tackle the top 3 things you want to accomplish in your day allows you to regain control of your life. Corley explains, it gives you a sense of confidence that you need to indeed direct your life. It gives you a feeling of power over your life. It puts the reins of your life back into your hands. If you're ready to join the 5 a.m. club, Corley recommends finding someone else who will join you, an accountability partner. I'm telling you folks, getting ahead of people is really easy. Let's move to the final and most important habit, which is unique and maybe really easy. Number 3, think day. There's this concept of Think Week started by Microsoft founder Bill Gates in the 80s. Gates would isolate himself in a remote location, disconnect from all forms of communication, and dedicate an entire week to reading, learning, and thinking. This approach then became a key part of his life. Now you might say, I couldn't afford to take an entire week off. I know we can't afford an entire week off, but we can afford a day off at least every month. And now the concept of Think Day comes into play. The concept is simple. Choose one day each month to step back from your daily professional tasks. Isolate yourself, turn off all device notifications, and set an out-of-office response. The goal? To spend the entire day reading, learning, journaling, and most importantly, thinking. Here's how you can create your own Think Day. Choose a day each month or quarter to step back from your daily professional tasks. Isolate yourself, either physically or mentally. Turn off all device notifications. Set an out-of-office response. Spend an 8-hour window, typical 9 to 5 days, split into 60-minute focus blocks with walks in between. Tools needed: journal and pen, a cup of coffee, books, articles you've been wanting to read. You could also learn communication skills needed for your professional life, or write your thoughts about life and what you want to achieve. Why are you not able to do certain things? Like, why are you failing to achieve what you want? You could even make a mind map about it. For example, if you are scared of ghosts, make a mind map around the fear of ghosts. Then question why you are scared of ghosts. It could be from a movie. Most of the time it's from movies, so now you have to draw another branch, how movies are made. Then you come to the conclusion they are fake, VFX or CGI. And still you are scared of it even after understanding they are fake. Then you have to face it. So simply go into a dark room at night and set a timer for 10 minutes and see what happens. After 10 minutes, if a ghost doesn't come, then you are free from the fear of ghosts for your entire life. You could apply this for anything that is going wrong in your life.